Miss Minla, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We got Salim here and Mohammed Anders.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So Salim, you're familiar with Idea Browser?
Yeah, I've seen it around.
Yeah, so if we just pop it open real quick, because it like cycles through. It's a really smart marketing thing, I think. Like to take down, look, it's gone, and I saved the whole current idea, but yeah, the idea that we're building is not up anymore. That's interesting. So I've got it downloaded. If I go to Finder, downloads, just do that off screen so that I can search a little better. Recents, idea browser, screenshot. No, not that screenshot. I think it's one other. I downloaded the whole HTML for it too, so here it is.
Let's have a look.
Zoom in one more. So affordable AI funnel builder for solopreneurs. Did a bunch of research on it after like reading through this with ChatGPT and Perplexity. I mean, the main core like features is like a template builder for funnels. So there's like an app that, so they're saying like most people, funnel builders will charge like 100 to 300 bucks a month. And
Okay.
there's, how to get out of here, escape. There's this perspective app, perspective, actually.co. So these guys' funnels are really good. The one thing I like about them is they focus on mobile first, but we could build this. Like we don't have to build the full like drag and drop editor. We can just give some quick templates and then scale up from there. But if you go to their pricing, you can see that's 63 euros, which is about 110 Canadian a month.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going after.
Right on.
Any thoughts, or do you want to just get into building?
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Okay, so I was working in V0. I put together this little prototype that I'm going to clone down. But if you go start free 14-day trial, takes you through, create your first funnel now, create, and then this is the page we're going to start putting the templates on, that they'll have their own page to funnel people through, and then they'll have email, how do you put it, like email follow-ups to those people in the funnel that's automated. And there was one other thing in...
So your funnel app will automatically reach out to people?
Yeah, like people will create a funnel, and then their customers or their potential customers that complete their funnel, the funnel app will reach out to them. So it's a lead magnet first, the funnel, and then if you go to, let's see...
So this whole funnel fix is essentially trying to get leads.
Yeah, but leads for our customers, the people signing up for the app. So like coaches, creators, solopreneurs, trying to drive people to their service or what have you.
Nice. How would this work?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So like technically, if we go into ChatGPT and we go to MVP requirements for funnel fix. Let's see. So someone creates a funnel, they edit a landing page that has like templates for, and you're familiar with like the funnel process of like just driving people down with more like interactive things like quizzes and like information dense like tables and just things that like seem valuable, and then it's driving them to like a free like resource that they can get often. So it connects payments, and then let's see. Okay, this is our flow, but let's just ask it just before we get into the build, because I think this one has a lot of my history. So specifically, you're asking how is our app gonna work?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wonder if it's easier to just start building, or let's see.
Is there any way we could maybe get on a whiteboard and just see like the workflow?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. TLD draw.
.io.
Is it .io? No.
Oh, never mind.
TLD. I forget what it was. It's funny that I know this is it, but they're actually, that's .dev. They have a .tlddraw.com maybe. Here we go. So we've got our potential user, and they have product or service they're trying to sell. So, or even like they themselves are, let's say, a solopreneur. They're building, let's say, like a productivity. They don't have time to build out funnels because they're focused on actually building the app, but they also don't have the money to pay for that right now. So they come.
Can I ask you a question quick? What is the user's end goal?
To drive leads to this productivity app.
Okay.
Yeah. So they come to us and we say, we're Funnel Fix, we're $29 a month, and we do the following. We provide, so like the easiest way to show this is like quick templates for funnels. So we could just spin up like V0 and like make a funnel and then build off that template. I am actually trying to think this through, because like coding, like usually I would just start out with a structure. So let's say we want to have, for our funnel, we want to have for the user on the sidebar, we want to have like 1, 2, like so many templates, and say like 5 to start. And like a basic template will have a form option or a form in it. Kind of like, it would be very similar to how Tally SO works. So if you create a new form, the thing is like ours would be predefined. So it's like, it would be like clicking this get started from template. Or actually, if we go to use a template, it'd be like this. So we'd have a gallery of templates for them to choose from where we've already coded it, and they just have to fill in their information. And they would be just different types of funnels.
Quick question again.
Yeah.
No, I know on the idea of the day it had a few different niches like coaches and stuff like that, but for what niche would this be like good for?
Yeah, so you're thinking it's a good idea to like, as a business, to start off focusing on one specific niche?
No, I'm just thinking like as a business owner who wants more leads, how could Funnel Fix help me? And now I see that you have these templates that you could have available.
Yeah.
But I want to know, like, if I'm in car sales, will that help? How could I drive leads? Will I have a template for the car sales? Will I have a template? Will I have a template for?
Well, I think there'll be like, that's a good question. So let's go back here. Let's say, what are the 5 types of funnel templates that we can have readily available for our niches we are serving, so they can serve their potential lead or capture their potential leads information. We want them to be editable, but also first in class in how funnel marketing works within those leads. So it's going to give us back some information. We'll probably have to manipulate it in. But here's some ready out of the box. So these are the types of funnels that we could build. Yeah, this is actually really helpful because there's like a lead magnet funnel, which would be good for people doing ebooks, selling checklists or mini guides. So like, it's kind of interesting. People will literally sell a PDF checklist for like a couple bucks, and like 1,000 people could buy it.
Oh, didn't even know that.
Yeah. So like, what we have to do is offer the feature if they choose the lead magnet funnel that they are able to populate it with their ebook, their checklist, their mini guides, and we take care of like the design and what I call the first in class like marketing core features. And they just have to fill in their content and upload their assets.
That would be nice. You think in our gallery of our templates, maybe we could categorize different niches, like, because I think with leads you just gotta like equal sales, you know, like you're looking for leads to sell something, whether it's solar, like the solopreneurs that you're talking about.
Yeah,
like they may be looking for investors, they could be looking for many different potential clients. But I think if we could categorize them, like now that we know there's different funnel types on our templates, if we're able to kind of categorize it, it'll make it easy for people to navigate and know what they're looking for.
Yeah,
and what they can achieve out of it.
I think that's a really good thing. The one thing we have to watch out for in the MVP while we build this is scope creep. So we should write down all these ideas and then decide what we build by the end of the week. So you just said a categorization. I'm just writing this down. Categorization for funnel types based on the niche, right?
You betcha.
Types based. Okay, so let's try and get V0 instead of going straight into code mode. Let's try and get it to in the template gallery. We got code. Oh, it's a one-page app. That's interesting. So is funnel created? Is product created? Final state. Okay, so for the funnel dashboard where it's going to be filled out and edited, can you place the following content as one of the templates and have a sidebar to select other templates? But this is in the information to build out our first funnel. And then I'm gonna paste that in. We'll see what.
Oh, this is like cursor, hey?
Yeah. So this is V0. Do you know Vercel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Vercel's like AI generator, like AI app generator. And when you're done working in it, it's like a vibe coding app. And when you're done, you can connect it to Git and pull it down on your machine and continue working. But you can connect it right to Supabase from here.
Wow.
SubhanAllah. Was it hot? Was it like really sunny where you were?
It was a hot day today for sure.
Yeah.
It was plus 26.
My face was like burning. Like on the car ride to the mosque, it was like on fire through the window.
You were just baking in your vehicle, hey?
Yeah, well, I had the air going. I should have like put that side thing that protects you up, but I just didn't.
You just had your car parked outside?
Yeah, well, we don't have parking inside yet while we're under construction.
Fair enough.
Okay, so if I go here,
here we go.
Here. Okay, lead magnet funnel. It's funny, it just built this. It didn't really build it the way it was supposed to. The one thing is this is a single page app, so we might have to rebuild this whole thing, but I gave us like a prototype. Yeah, let's pull up actual code here. Do you have any other questions?
Not right now.
And you let me know when you want to take a break or you're good, because we can always like do this in pieces, or I can continue on and there's no, if you got like fish to fry, you let me know.
My mom came in once. She was asking me something. I just told her, hold on.
Okay, so we're just going to do this from the scratch with Claude Code. I didn't like the design of V0 anyways. And
that's fair.
And it's kind of interesting because like when you're planning like what you're actually going to do and designing and developing at the same time, like it's better to have the plan down, so you kind of help me like focus that, so then we can focus on like what we need to actually build.
Well, the cool thing is that we built a few different projects, but you know, if you're seeing an end goal at this one that you could complete, and I could see how this would be valuable to clients, then I think we finally found at least one of our projects.
Yeah,
I never gave up on any of the other ones, but if you see an end to this one, where like everybody wants leads, everybody wants sales.
Yeah.
So this is something that could easily sell if it's like working.
I think so. I think half the battle is, really committing, but it's also difficult when there's a lot of directions to go and you don't have the data. I think as much as like I like being the creative director, it is kind of nice someone did a bit of the research on this idea and we can roll with it and see how it goes.
Okay, what kind of research?
Well, just the market research I was showing you in the idea browser.
Oh, like the ChatGPT finding the different funnels?
No. So in this screenshot, where is it? In here, because there's like a growth for the keyword funnel builder, search volume, revenue potentials, like why now, projections on its growth potentials, market gap, that sort of stuff. And then there's like community signals from these channels, top keywords that exist, that sort of thing.
Nice. So that kind of gives you an insight of the people who are looking for this type of product.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, we're gonna run through this.
You know what I would have thought would have been good?
What?
To start the video, if I was like, what is a funnel? Like, and you went right into what it is and like how it works, and then the idea and like start to finish.
We'll get there.
But
inshallah.
I kind of got an idea.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think we're starting to get a little rhythm here. So let's go into cursor. Let's open up Claude. I bring in some agents actually, just some basic ones. So open up Claude, I go proceed, I go to warp, and this one's got some good agents in it. So agents, we want these Kiro ones, and we want a .claude folder, and we want agents folder. I'm going to paste in our agents. So you're familiar with agents for coding with Claude?
Somewhat, but not too much.
Okay, well, I'll demo them as they come up.
Yeah.
So it's basically like you make all your requirements, it makes a design, and then it makes a plan, and then it executes on that plan agentically. So we'll worry about the homepage later, but we want a dashboard. So I want to build a dashboard that houses templates for funnel building. I'm going to give you the types of funnels. We're going to start building funnels one by one that can be editable by a user. The funnels should follow the pattern of hero, intro, and then all the funnel features that we've outlined. So we're going to go with funnel 1 on /dashboard page, and then in the sidebar there's going to be the one funnel to select, and then we'll add more. And that's our first feature of the app. And the main feature of this it's called funnelfix, and it's going to be an app that allows you to quickly build funnels and reach out to leads automatically and accept payments for upsells or things that you're selling through your funnel. And you can have a home page, but you don't need to put much content on it right now. And that's it for now. Beta tags with voice, I don't know what that is. So pasted text, it summarizes the text if it's like really long. And then if we go into ChatGPT, let's say for funnel 1, can you expand it into an actual funnel page from the top to the bottom as to all the components it would require in instruction format to pass to Claude Code. So we'll let that run. We're thinking, I do like the Claude Code tags better than ChatGPT. It just says thinking every time. Oh, it's giving us JSON. I mean, we can give it JSON, but it's not a bad idea. So you can see how it starts with the title, the hero, social proof. So like showing like other companies you've worked with or like people that have hired you or whatever. Benefits, lead magnet. So lead magnet is like what you're offering them right away. That's like either cheap or free. Some form information, testimonials, FAQ, accordion. So we're going to want to like modify this with quizzes and like that sort of thing to make it funner. But for now, that's hilarious that it gave it to me like that. We'll attempt this. Here is JSON of the outline of the page. And we can pause at any moment too if we have to pause.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to get ready for Maghrib pretty soon, right?
Yeah, I think maybe we'll just see how this turns out and hit the old stopper.
Right on. 10 minutes till then.
Yeah.
Envisioning.
Yeah. I told you that I bought Noodlin with NODDLN.com without a G and an I.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because you thought it was cool?
Yeah, sometimes I can't control myself with domains.
The domain.
Okay. Would you like to proceed? So it's just telling me what it's going to do. Set the homepage, dashboard, component architecture, lead magnet, funnel, data management. It's going to store it as JSON for now that we can then store in a database. Synthesizing, mulling. But it's good to go through those exercises of like using V0 and running it through the chats and doing the whiteboarding was huge actually. You really helped me out there.
And I assume there's going to be a lot more.
Oh yeah, you can draw on my screen too if you have questions and you want to point something out.
How could I draw on your screen? I only thought I could do this. It doesn't say.
You're drawing on my screen, that's what I mean. We can eventually do it where we can both pair program at the same time.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We both have a cursor. We both have a cursor and cursor. This might take a bit, so maybe we let it run and we just like come back. I can come back and like finish it off and push this video up. Or do you want to see with a finished product? What time do you gotta go?
I want to see. I'll probably start packing it up and let's see here. Give it a few more minutes. But you think this will be a little bit longer?
Probably maybe 5 minutes at the most.
Okay.
See, it says add funnel editing capabilities. We'll see if it actually does that one.
Deciphering.
Yeah.
You gotta love those little prompts it gives.
Yeah. I wonder if they just use like a thesaurus lookup and then they just like add ing. It must be something like that.
Do you think they maybe go and look at like your history and stuff? And
well, it's also context aware, I think, because it's like we are deciphering in a way.
Yeah.
But it's always bringing new ones, which is the funny thing.
It's crazy that one prompt you did is like loading up so much.
I know. So I'll show you something. So I pay like a certain amount a month for this, right? For Claude Code. And if you go NPX CC usage, this is what it would cost me if I was paying via the API. Oh, it doesn't have the right... Oh, it's because the month is rolling over or something? Oh, I lost all my usage because I uninstalled Claude and reinstalled it. This is just how much I spent today. And like, how much I actually spent is how much I would have spent if I was using the API.
Yeah, wow.
So like normally it's like that times 30 for like a month is what I'm spending in a month. Like if I wasn't using their plan. But wow. I guess they're like cracking down on people reselling Claude Code as like a service. People are like selling like Claude Code and then charging like money on top of it.
Pretty much white labeling it.
Yeah. But like it does the exact same thing. They don't even add like any value.
So they don't even white label it. They just steal it.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I'm so shocked that this one prompt is low. Like I couldn't even, if I tried my hardest, I don't think I could get AI to be thinking that much.
But you haven't been using Claude Code yet, have you?
I believe it's in my cursor, but I don't think I'm using it.
Yeah, we'll have to give you a little setup there. Shala, we'll get you set up. So we're on...
Well, it looks like we're going to have to pause and come back, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just let it run yeah, I'll pause obviously, and we're back. Salim's still busy, so we're going to continue on. We're going to build in the editing feature. So let's go to cursor. Let's go escape here. Let's say continue building, editing, form, handling, and data management. Mock it for now. And then we will hook up Supabase. I was thinking that the nice thing about building out this way with PLD draws, it really gives you an idea of what you need to get to. Yeah, super helpful. Whiteboarding with someone else though is like ideal. So let's check in on that. It's cooking, it's brewing. I was just listening to a podcast about this shortcut app, just thinking of testing it out. Spreadsheets, running AI through them, like cursor for spreadsheets. So I'm just thinking of data that I've got for the company. We run an agency, me and Salim, at agency7.ai. And our latest project is this funnel fix that we are talking about. So if we go, I'm going to pull up my, let's see, I'm just checking something here. Still building. Yeah, okay. So we've got recording devices, recent, well, let's tie it into this. So continue with Google. I want to gather a data for solopreneurs on the internet and track it into a spreadsheet for the types of niches that they serve or that they could serve. I've never used this app before, so I want to go into ask mode. We'll join the free trial. Interesting. I wrote new chat maybe. There we go. New chat. We gotta go to Whisper, copy that in, paste that, new chat, paste. I guess we're gonna have to do the trial. I'm gonna do that off screen. Miss Minla. Okay, we're in for now. Throw this in here. Try it again. So we're gonna ask it first. So we'll see. Obviously, the more information you give it, the better. Okay, let's check in with Claude. It wants to run a lint command, so it's ready. So we'll go to our app, we'll refresh. Oh, we gotta run it. npm run dev. Oh, maybe we need to run npm run build in it. npm build. I'm gonna proceed, yes. I sure hope you can't hear that TV in the background, it's annoying. Listen. Closing tag. Let's check in on shortcut. Can you help clarify what specific information about solopreneurs would you like me to gather? Solopreneurs. Let's start with tech/SaaS because that's what I know. Sure. I didn't understand that last part. I did understand it, but I didn't really read it. Proceed. So this Claude Doctor not needs to figure that out. Finding more errors. Now it's running. So let's go back to the drawing board while we're at it here. So right now we've got a editable, or going to have an editable template. We're going to have multiple templates. I'm going to check if Salim's around. Salam alaikum. How are you?
You might hear my mom and stuff, so
that's okay.
Just because it's cooler.
I'm recording, but
I'll do the record.
I'll share my screen.
You plan on recording?
Yeah, I'm recording, but we can cut out that part.
Go back to the sauna.
Screen 1. You can see my screen?
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna turn up my headphones. Okay. Alright, so I was looking at the drawing board, but it's just cooking up something here. Just doing
what did it cook up?
So if we go back to the, oh, it's not running right now because it has to do a build because it found some errors, and I just got it to do an editing feature so that we can edit the template. So once that's done, but in the meantime, I had been using this shortcut app, which I was watching on Greg Eisenberg's podcast, the guy who created it, and what I'm getting it to do is gather data for solopreneurs on the internet and track it into a spreadsheet for the types of niches that they serve or they could serve, and then we can like do a lot more analysis and research on them. So right now it's finding them through all these websites and socials, and then it's going to populate the spreadsheet with information about them.
Hold up, run it back.
Okay, so this is like cursor for a spreadsheet.
So wow, it looks like an Excel sheet.
Yeah, you can put Excel sheets in here.
Okay.
So what I asked it to do is to gather data for solopreneurs, who is one of our target niches.
Yeah.
On the internet, and track it into a spreadsheet for the types of niches that they serve or that they could serve. And then we're going to branch out from there, but it asked me a bunch of like follow-up questions to like pinpoint, and then it's finding top tech SaaS solopreneurs. So one is Peter Levels. I know who he is. I know who Mark Liu is. I know who a lot of these guys are, but just tracking them and like learning trends about them, and then seeing people who follow them and then targeting them almost as a strategy. But see how it's on task 205, so we'll see what kind of data we get. We have to run build again. I should just auto yes it so I don't have to keep going back. I do want to try one thing. Actually, I'll get it working next time. It was like the audio agents, but you know, one thing at a time sometimes. There's a lot of failures in this build. TypeScript is like that sometimes. It has all these like types that it has to assign, and it gets confused sometimes. Things are good on your end? Yeah, so I was looking at the drawing board and I was just saying, we've got this editable template coming up. We're going to have multiple templates. And then I guess the next feature of the app would be like the email sending follow-ups or actually the leads dashboard. So you'd have like your project or your funnel. So we'd have like one funnel, two funnels, three. I guess you would click on one, and it would take you to... This is a good question. So how do you imagine when they first land on the app, the first thing we would take them to? Would we take them to like a demo? Would we have a video? How would you think we should onboard them?
Funnel them in, like pretty much.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like they're both in.
We could almost like demonstrate the funnel through the funnel that we build to funnel them in.
So what I was thinking is like, if I went to that page and I'm looking for leads, I'm looking to generate leads somehow.
Yeah.
I would be like, generate leads, and then from that click, it would take them to what kind of leads they're going into.
Yeah.
In our category. Then they would get the template, and then
yeah, we could almost offer like a free page that they could just, well, I don't want to do free though. I want them to pay right away. But like we could offer like a lead magnet though.
Here's the thing, if they're paying right away, then they know what they're getting.
Yeah.
But like, so then if they know it, like the average Joe doesn't know what a funnel is.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to do some education depending on the target. But you're right.
So the target, like
even if the target is solopreneurs, they still need like better understanding, because they may be good developer, but they may not understand marketing at all. Okay, so edit hero. I might have this be inline editing instead of pulling up like that. Edit logo bar. Yeah, see, we have to do image upload, edit icon grid. Let me pull this off. Edit two column. Wonder if we can.
So if a marketing agency wanted to use this to make their life easier, like those are the kind of people already know what funnels do, how they work.
Yeah, we have to like
target, right? Marketing agencies.
Yeah, it can be agencies, but they might already be paying, depending on how well they're doing, for something like this. Whereas if we're going after the people that can't afford that, like there are people looking for that search term according to according to that data. They are looking for like cheaper funnels app. So there is people who know what a funnel is and like they're educated on it, but they can't afford it.
I think that that's a smaller.
Yeah, well, we want to go after a smaller niche, to be honest. So
then we're pretty much niching down if we're going after the smaller niche.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, and then you can expand from there as you
Okay, sure. So our target niche would be, I know you were saying solopreneurs, but like a lot of like entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, like they're learning things on the fly. And you and I both know that they'll try to use something free first as much as they can. And then if they're scaling up, then they don't mind paying for something.
Yeah, so I guess it depends on the person, but let's change it from solopreneurs, the same query, to a health entrepreneur or coach or fitness coach.
Coaches, I think, are better, like, like fitness coaches or.
Okay, because it failed the first task anyways. When I want to change this interaction on funnelfix anyways, I want these all to be inline edits. Instead of it popping up a window, I want it to just edit here. And I want when you click on the image, you edit the image like right in line.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask it to do that. But you make a good point. Where's my Claude? So I want the edits for the different sections on the page to be inline instead of in a pop-up modal, and I want when you click on an image it to open the image picker, just to replace it really quickly, and that's it for now. I'm going to do that through plan mode. So plan mode like makes the plan first and then you implement it. So maybe we should draw this out, Salim.
Yeah.
So you were saying like our target. So we've got like, I almost think of it like a bullseye. So we've got like out here, so like out here there's a little more broad, and we've got lead generation. And then in here we've got marketing to do that. And then in here we've got fitness coaches. That's like the niche. And then even niching down, it's like where are they and like which ones and that sort of stuff. And that's what I think this tool is going to help us do. So what specific niche information about fitness coaches would you like me to gather? Niche specialities, services offered, certifications, pricing. Yeah, I think you're right. Which platform should I focus on finding them on? Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, all? Yeah. How would you like me to organize this data? Create a new sheet for fitness coaches. That's good. Are there specific fitness niches you're most interested in? Weight loss, bodybuilding, CrossFit, yoga. I don't think so necessarily. Online coaching maybe, since like that kind of seems to naturally go with a funnel. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because if you're already looking for online coaching, you're already on the internet, and you're probably likely going to fall in someone's funnel, whether it's like our customer's funnel or someone else's, and we want them to fall into a funnelfix funnel. Sorry. Yeah, check marks.
I like it.
I need an A+ eventually.
We'll get there.
Yeah. My dad's watching Star Trek, so he's like pumping like weird stuff through the walls sometimes. That show is pretty like we watched it growing up, and it's
wow.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say because I don't watch TV really, so I only watch it by walking by it. But
like you don't watch TV at all, eh?
I watch YouTube, if you consider that TV.
Yeah, fair. That's what I watch too. I don't watch like network TV, but I do watch live sports.
Yeah, live sports is nice. I was watching some of the hockey, and I like baseball from time to time. Basketball's good.
Buddy, I got into baseball just since I started this job a month ago.
Really?
Now, 2 months.
Do they play it at
Seriously,
lounge or something?
No, yeah, they play it all day in the lounge, and there's a couple baseball fans, and I was just like, how do you guys like a game that has no time takes forever. It's just so slow. I was talking so much smack about it.
Yeah.
And then I was like understanding like the technique and the pictures and throwing different balls and the square that they're trying to throw it in, like the one they draw on the screen.
Yeah.
And like if it's ball, strike, and then the top of the innings and bottoms, and then I was like, okay, guys on base. Then I started like taking in things like guys would do like a sack fly just to get a guy on base, or like because they have enough outs, whatever. Like I didn't know there was strategy in it,
Yeah, there's quite a
but
bit.
there's
I
a
used to
ton.
be a knuckleball
Yeah,
thrower. So
really.
like I'd throw a knuckleball and it doesn't spin, but it like moves, it like jumps around.
Yeah,
It's a really fun pitch to throw. I'm gonna write
like
this commit.
that's pretty wild. Knuckleball.
Yeah, yeah. It's really fun to like throw to a batter, like even curveballs, and watch them like duck out of the way, and then it's a strike.
Buddy, what you mean? Like that's not fair, bro. You look like you're hitting the guy. So
I
I want you
know,
throwing a
but
curveball or a knuckleball.
but it's part of the game.
Buddy, I think you were just be practicing and be hitting me.
Yeah, that's the one
That's
thing is
not
you
part of
can't get it.
But you must have hit people for sure if you're talking about throwing knuckleball.
Yeah, I did hit a few people.
You're like, I used to throw knuckleballs. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. We'll see if this thing can even complete this task. I'm not too confident. I like the idea though. So it's building right now in cursor. I just committed because the one thing that happens is I often forget to add my changes and commit, and then it builds up into one big change, and then if something messed up, it's hard to revert and like fix your changes.
Oh, trust me, I was working on my website, like I was changing sections of like my page.
Yeah.
And I was changing the entire section, and then like I commit, and then I do another thing, and then I'd go back, and it would like the one I just did like 2 prompts ago went back to the original. I don't know how, so I would be like, I'd go back and fix that, but it was kind of weird. I don't know I think it's something along the lines of what happened with you.
Yeah, there's a way to go about it. You just have to be like, how do you put it? You have to practice, or you have to like keep up with it. Okay, let's see if let it run this command. It's kind of funny. Its formatting's all messed up for some reason. It says it's frolicking. Like what?
What?
And timed out. Fine. Can just run it. Okay, completed changes manually. Okay. See. So I click on an image. Oh, I gotta click on edit mode. So now you can go in here. Oh, you should be able to. Oh, it's like skipping around. That's a bug. Click to replace image. Downloads. Open. Look at that.
Wow.
That's a button, so that one's not editable. Okay, so it's only done the one component so far, I think. Click on any text or image, edit. Click on editing, edit mode. There's save changes. Yeah, so I think we can wrap up this round. I'm going to continue it in the morning, but maybe make a little checklist of things I want to do. But what do you think? You got any ideas? Maybe we should see what shortcut returns us. Next steps. Where is it? Where is the spreadsheet? I see the spreadsheet. It's got to have its data now. So.
Yoga wouldn't be a bad niche too, hey?
Which? Yoga?
The Thai yoga.
Yeah.
There's it's not, you can't book it through insurance, and only very few people offer it, and they like get booked so like
full.
They get booked like months in advance, and like I once was following this one yoga fitness or Thai yoga lady, and she was like, she's based out of here and stuff. Like I was seeing, because I had like bad back, hips and stuff, and in the past I thought yoga was okay, but I did some research, and I haven't done yoga ever since of my research.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I didn't like, it wasn't more like, I literally went for my own health, but like after I did a little bit of studying, I was just like, oh, I don't know how I feel about, like, I feel like what they try to do is like they like try to hypnotize you with like the way you would control your breath, and like the position that you get
I
into.
never even thought about.
So yeah, dude, like it's like because you would find yourself like doing like a position that you'd be like how is my body even like holding this, you know? But when you leave there, like any of those aches and all that stuff is like gone, and you feel like you're like, you know,
Yeah.
like refreshed. But yeah, once I started feeling like, because I wouldn't give in to like, you know, the what I started to believe was hypnotism. I didn't even do research. I just felt like I said, like, could it be possible? And I'm like, you know what? I don't know, but I'm not like everybody else in this room. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know if I could keep going. Like I had free passes. I even think I paid for one pass. It was in Sherwood Park too, but yeah, I was like, I stopped going. But like, when I was interested in it and stuff, like when I had injuries, like in 20, I did it first in 2018. But anywho, I don't want to get too off topic.
Yeah, I think the thing is like stretching is definitely good, but the thing about stretching is I think the thing they offer is that like you don't get bored maybe. I'm not saying that's the only thing. Like I believe there could be some sort of like mind control or like divergence of like your beliefs or something.
Not a chance. Never
No,
that.
but I'm
Divergent.
saying like that's maybe what they would want.
Yeah, like if you like fully give in and submerge into it,
Yeah.
like I definitely think it could be a possibility.
It's just wanting me to copy and paste this information.
So it wants you to copy and paste it?
Something like that, yeah. It's like outputting the data. Anyways, we'll come back to this. I think this was a good round. We got
it's funny, yeah.
Yeah, we got the funnel fix going. Its homepage is, we'll build it out over time. Dashboard, edit mode.
What do we before we close this off? Why don't we see where we are for the 7th day if we're on track?
Yeah. So as far as like going, linking it back to that, like this is part 2. So let's say we put in a couple hours on this. Oh, Siri's trying to talk to me. Put in a couple hours. We'll have the weekend, which will be like quite a bit more time. Maybe like 3 to 4 hours a day for the other days, and then like maybe 5 for the weekend. So I think we would be on track. We gotta hook up the email routing, the database, and Stripe payments.
Those are things to get on the to-dos. It would be nice to write down on our whiteboard. Yeah,
you're right. So let's go here. And we can put this in Cascade eventually. Oh, it's lagging on me. Back to content. Okay. So there is Stripe,
email,
hookup, email connection, database, more templates, user auth, and our homepage, our funnel,